Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana for the New Mexico Lobos and the Bloomington Beavers. First, I got a check the depth chart. We gotta go down to New Mexico. Hills. So, Hills is a redshirt sophomore. He is a redshirt sophomore. He is a pocket passer. Followed in the backfield by DJ McKinney, redshirt freshman. He's got the speed though. The speed. Man, oh man, that's going to be tough to contain him. He is back up by Deshaun Buchanan. But not losing any speed. Not losing any speed yet. Michael Buckley. He's a junior, redshirt junior. Isaiah Blair. True junior. Gator Diop. So far. Oh, they're down their top running back. Down their top receiver. Who's gonna step up for this Lobos team? Going up against New Mexico. Tight end. Jordan Thomas. Going medium and deep. Not very good. Looks like he's a good run blocker. Because we're a team of high school. Didn't make it past high school.
The Lobos will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. And some room to work. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So New Mexico's offense will go to work for the first time today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going, make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Back to throw, it's Hills. Here comes the heat. Caught near the sticks, it's Thomas. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Makes it past the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Blair. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Throws toward the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And the field goal unit is on the field. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They'll run play action. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to throw for it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
Snagged in the middle, it's McKinney. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Buckley. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Looking for a man, it's Hills. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. This is a hard game and a hard position to play. But if you're the starter at this level, you cannot miss that throw.
No, you can't. And they don't miss that very often. I mean, those are the throws that usually say...
Oh, he's got some space. They get him corralled, and not until he's in the red zone, they'll mark it at the 14. And the Lobos are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds his big tight end.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
It's a draw. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Takes it from the gun on third down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll leave it with him. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 or 4, and we are not going to complain.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient, fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Looking to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Lost to throw again. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And here comes the punt team. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Lobos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And the Lobos will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
If you want to sit back in zone, it's my job to find holes as the wide receiver in the zones. Nice little curl route, curls right behind the defender. Great pitch and catch.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Gets it out fast. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, oh man, how about that play by the linebacker? I'm thinking, I got to get the run, I got to get the run. Oh, I see the quick pass, now I got to break on it and go catch this really, really fast guy over here. And how about the job he does, getting him on the ground, nowhere to go. Nice closing speed by that linebacker.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pulls it in. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. The OB hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the move. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Quick release on the RPO. Gets it in there for the touchdown. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Tennessee endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Rocky Top. And the Vols came away with a win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Back to pass, it's Hills. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
The Lobos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man, those last two plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Lobos will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Lets it fly. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New Mexico. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so...
There he goes. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. That pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Finds his target down the middle. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Bringing the heat. Got some room entered to the goal line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make...
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They've jumped on top right out of the gate, trying to add to a 17-7 lead. Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Running into the open space. Guys, this offense will go the attack. Here we go, set. Gives it on the option. Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Quick strike complete.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun to give, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got a man. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And that is no good. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still an 8-point game. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. Runs through the tackle. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Hills. Got his man quickly. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Lobos come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Trying play action. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Lobos will hunt it away on 4th down. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Breaks into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They came out hot on this drive. 1 play and already near midfield. Pocket breaking down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hills. Unloads it left. It's complete. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Lobos trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
What a disappointment. No good. After the missed field goal, still an 8-point game, and guys, more importantly, still a one-possession game.
Apparently.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Now they'll run the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Fires to the tight end. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Lobos, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll try the run. Spins away from the defender. Got the first down. Looking for more. He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer. The Lobos come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll give it to him again. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Right down the middle. Intercepted deep in his own end. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
You paid the price.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Pulls and fired complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
He's got the tight end. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Hills. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hall. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. That last completion sets him up on second down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Lobos have this offense rolling. Tight end now in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. To the ground with the back. Turning it on. It's a fumble. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back. And as an added bonus, they get the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Lobos getting set on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's McKinney. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Grabbed behind the line. It's Blair. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Lobos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. He's got his man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the running back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Lobos! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Effective offense leading the way here in establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Scanning the field, it's Hill. Rushes on him, and the ball is out. Who's that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. The impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush and a better job forcing a turnover.
Senior. He's the one that knocks it out.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Might be calling a hot route. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Crosses the 30. He's got away. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. They go to the wide receiver screen. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Hands it off on the counter. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With jet sweep pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gives it on the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Using the quick game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. And this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking downfield, it's Hills. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Gives it to the back on the draw. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of 1st downs, now out close to midfield. Grabbed in the middle, it's Blair. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. And the Lobos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The inside handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Makes the catch. It's Buckley. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. It's a fumble on the play. And just like they drew it up, right? Put it on the ground, get the 1st down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. It's 1st down from the 11.
1st down from the 11.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Gonna run it, it's McKinney. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hills. Under fire. Catch in the middle, it's Hall. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, the tight end's a guy that's going to have to be able to make plays for this offense in the passing game. That time, QB looking for the big fella. He ran a good route, just couldn't reel it in.
They'll run the screen. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing they'll take over at the 18.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
What a play by this defense. You got the offense backed up. You stay aggressive, break on the football, make a big play, and your offense is jacked up inside the 5-yard line with a chance to punch this in and get some points on the board.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being rude.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabs it in the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the...
Always got some space. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game defensively.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
On target. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a third down stop. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Hills. Makes the catch, it's Thomas. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Buckley.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Lobos will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. There's the pressure. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You put up a bunch of yards throwing the football, you've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
There he goes. Good, solid tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Lobos decide to punt it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on 1st down. It's caught. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Makes the grab. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
We are just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Send the tight end in motion. Rides the back and leaves it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And the Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to pass. It's Hills. With the catch, it's Blair. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. The Lobos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
And the Lobos are flying down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Lobos will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Hills. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Yeah, and the quarterback didn't have a chance. I mean, when you get to the QB that fast, Jesse, you're still processing information, for goodness sakes.
And you're getting to the sideline whenever this drive is over, and you're asking for help from your offensive coordinator. You're asking, hey, can we slide our offensive line and help out blocking this guy? Can I get a tight end to stay in and maybe get a chip on this dude? Because I'm not feeling too comfortable right now back there knowing that we're trying to only block him with one guy.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Cincinnati looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around, he's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering it? Great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Caught in the backfield, it's Buckley. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Give to the back. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. And the Lobos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Hills. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. The Lobos are on the move. Motion from the wide receiver. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. back in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Lobos! And the beatdown has ensued. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. The give on the option. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front?
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And here comes the punt team. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. To the air, it's Hills. Got it in the middle, it's McKinney. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out.
And that's a live ball behind the line. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. And the Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Hauls it in, looking for space. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll go back to work on offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got it. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They go to the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Got it behind the line. It's Strickland. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Line getting set on second down. Leaves it with the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And it'll be downed right there.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
He hits that hole. It opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line. The Lobos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. Wants to throw. It's Hills. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Caught behind the line. It's Hall. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. All out of space. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. And the Lobos are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Flips it out on the screen. Turning it on. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McKinney. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking for a man. It's Hills. Lets it go to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Vanderbilt is going to walk off the field there in Nashville with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
It'll be third and long. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And wings it incomplete.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Finds the tight end.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Now facing a third and long. Finds his tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Another punt.
Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Hills. He's got him. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Lobos will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Here's the return. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. And now this offense will take the field again. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Finding an escape route. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Here's a heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now, the 7th sack of the game.
Back to pass, it's Hills. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Lobos will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. From midfield, looking for room. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. This offense has it with really good field position. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his big tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the...
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. This offense doing business in the red zone. Here we go, here we go. Give to the running back. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now, and you're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow start, now putting yourself behind the 8 ball, I think this offense is going to have to be aggressive the rest of the game.
That's a big missed opportunity by the defense there, guys. If he's able to make that interception, all of a sudden, their offense is back on the field. But now...
Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good. So they picked up 32 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. 2nd down coming up. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Lobos lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Searching forward on the sneak.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
Dropping back, it's Hills. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all offseason long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
6th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. The end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll try the jet sweep here. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And the Lobos have it with a 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Not Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd and goal for the offense. They'll try to pass their way in. Touchdown, New Mexico! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 8.
That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside CUSA today. Middle Tennessee is going to enjoy the trip back to Murfreesboro after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road and you stack wins there in Floyd Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
One game, I know, fellas, but it could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in CUSA.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking for a gap. It's Strickland. Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete to the left. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And the offense has found a lot of success throwing to this guy out of the slot. He's done a nice job working the middle of the field, winning his one-on-one matchups, and this quarterback really feels a good rhythm when he's looking his way.
He'll pull it down. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Hauls it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. Makes the grab down the middle. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Gets it out quickly. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw in that touchdown pass.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits those uprights right in half. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
16.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Lobos line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Catches it at the 15. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they fight.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout called by the offense.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50.
Let's go.
Use the play fake, down a throw. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Now the play fake. A strike downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ballgame.
Here we go.
Gets the back moving. To the air on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And they'll take over.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Lobos send out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Strickland. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions. It converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it downfield. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in Conference USA, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to hear about. New Mexico State was anything but dominant today, but the Aggies are going to leave Memorial Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L column. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in Conference USA, and that certainly held true again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And when you're you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Those defenses were smelling blood, and the quarterback got down. Smart move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Back to throw, it's Hills. Takes a hit as he fires. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. The give from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. Is 3rd and long from the 28. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Into the end zone. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
The give as they work on that clock. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Gonna run it. It's Hall. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Lobos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan the way we wanted it to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I appreciate you for coming. The New Mexico game did not look that close. What? Yes, thank you. Thank you, and I sure the Steelers already have 2 wins on the season. Hopefully they can get more. So, I appreciate you. Happy 4th of July to all everybody out there. And I will